Welcome viewers and followers of Celeb Corner KE from whatever corner of the country that you are watching this from. As of right now, we did a story during the day after a leak was revealed to the public about the president's son, that is his firstborn son, Nick Ruto. Now today some new info has come to light implicating the son to President William Ruto, Nick Ruto, as it is the matter of public knowledge that Nick Ruto is a lawyer and the son to the President of the Republic of Kenya. Now, what are we bringing to you right now? And according to the title of this video, you have seen that Nick Ruto is directly linked to the Adani group. Why am I saying this? It's because we have done our due diligence in trying to dig deep into this story so that we can establish the link between Nick Ruto, President William Ruto, and the Adani group. Not only that, the president's son, Nick Ruto, is also linked to some other corrupt individuals in the Kenya Kwanza government. Now let's get down to the story. As it is the matter of public knowledge, the president's son, Nick Ruto, was admitted to the bar in 2019. Nick Ruto was among the 223 law graduates admitted to the bar as advocates of the High Court of Kenya in an event that took place at the Supreme Court of Kenya in 2019. Now then, in presence of his father, as the deputy of the President of Kenya under the leadership of Chief Justice David Maraga. What I mean is, in 2019, when Nick Ruto was admitted to the bar, his father was the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. And the man that was then the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya was none other than Chief Justice David Maraga. Now, this happened just a few months after. This happened just a few months later, since Nick had been gazetted as an advocate of Kenya the previous year, which was in December 2018. Nick's father, William Ruto, was a happy man then, and he publicly celebrated his son through a social media post that rose a lot of congratulatory messages in the Republic of Kenya. Now, let's get to quote what the father to Nick Ruto, that is the then Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, and the current President of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto, what he had to say after his son was admitted to the bar as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. Now, quoting President William Ruto, he said, "A hearty congratulations, Nick Ruto, for being admitted to the bar. As you begin a career in the legal profession, may you start true to your calling as a defender of justice, human rights, and an avid campaigner for equality and truth." That was the message of the then DP and now the President of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto. And it was on 14th of February 2019. But since then, in 2019, Nick has not been linked to any high-profile case in the country or to any law firm in the country until recently. And when I say recently, I mean today. According to Nelson Amenya, the alleged whistleblower of the Adani group that is currently in a deal with the Republic of Kenya to lease the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, the JKIA, for 30 years, Nick Ruto, it was revealed recently that Nick Ruto, the son of the President of Kenya, is a lawyer under the law firm that is now representing the Adani group in Kenya. Now, quoting Nelson Amenya and what he said, "No media told us that Nicholas Kipkurgat Ruto works for the same law firm that is now representing the Adani fellas in court over that JKIA deal." Remember, the controversial deal has been the subject of discussion all over the country in regards to how it was carried out under the rugs and how it was kept a secret to the people of the Republic of Kenya that the JKIA should be leased to the Adani group. It is not only Nelson Amenya that came forward with this information. 3 hours ago, Ruto's friend and one of the greatest senior counsels in the Republic of Kenya, Ahmed Nasri Abdullahi, popularly known to the people of Kenya as Grad Muller, confirmed this through a tweet on platform X, where he revealed this, and I quote him: "I saw the law firm of Hamilton and Harrison and Matthews is representing the Adani company in the airport saga, and some laymen and a few charlatans are protesting, questioning that representation. Obviously, they are oblivious or deliberately turning a blind eye to the constitutional right to be represented by a lawyer of one's choice." Now, this is a clear indication that it is a confirmation that the Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews law firm is representing the Adani group in the Republic of Kenya in the controversial JKIA deal. Are you getting the point? Now, where does these people, the Hamilton group, get leaked to the president of Kenya? Now, what senior counsel Ahmed Nasri, apart from what senior counsel Ahmed Nasri said today, some other details were leaked to the public that Ruto's son, Nicholas Kipkurgat, is a lawyer under the Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews law firm, according to the details of the Law Society of Kenya. Mtaniruhusu nitumie lugha ya Kiswahili ndipo tuendelee. Na kulingana na hii information ambayo nawaletea, venye nimesema acha nitumie lugha ya Kiswahili ndio tuweze kuelewana. Lawyer ama niseme wakili Ahmed Nasri amedhibitisha kwamba the Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm in Kenya ndio ambao wanawakilisha the Adani group in the said controversial deal na the cases that are going on in the country. Tunaelewana? Now, yeye amesema haina shida wao kuwakilisha. Unaget? Amesema haina shida wao kuwakilisha because it's a law firm and it's in business. So Adani group wakikuja wa hire or they pay them to represent them in a court of law. Wow, the Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm watakwenda tu wa represent because they are their clients, and it's their constitutional right in the Republic of Kenya to seek any lawyer or any legal firm to represent them in any case in the country. So him as a lawyer, he sees that there is no problem there. But sisi kama wanahabari, na mimi kama mimi, in regards to what I have heard kuhusiana na hii, the said Adani group deal, ndio ilinibidi ni dig deep niweze kugundua what is really happening. Now, inaaminika mwanawe Ruto, the firstborn son to President William Ruto, anafanya kazi katika kampuni hii law firm ambayo inatambulikana kama Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm. Tunaelewana? Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo. So, if Nick Ruto works there, then how is Nick Ruto and President William Ruto linked to the whole Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm? Na je, watajipataje wakihusishwa na the Adani group saga, the whole of it? Kulingana na details hizi ziliweza kureviliwa leo pia that the Law Society of Kenya registered Nick Ruto as a lawyer under the said firm kwa jina lake kamili kama Ruto Nicholas Kipkurgat under the Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm, according to the details of the Law Society of Kenya. Now, turejee in another tweet that was published by Miguna today, also that implicates Nick Ruto, ambayo itatupeleka direct to link William Ruto and the Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm together with the Adani group. Yes, tuzame ndani. Miguna today, a few hours ago, tweeted something that was revealed to him by a person who works where Nick Ruto works. And I shall quote it. Now listen and listen very careful. This was somebody that contacted Miguna through his official X account and was on the verge of leaking these details. And they said this: "Hi Miguna, HH and Hem law firm is the center of corruption in Kenya. I work in the same building, Galana office suits near Deloitte. Day in, day out, it's Ruto's guys and politicians visiting with entourage of gazellers, and guess who works there? Nick Ruto. I meet him daily during lunch break walks. The same building hosts Galana Energies, who were given the G2G deal. These should also be investigated. I will share more details on this. PA wa Nick Ruto is called James Waihenya. The dude was an excavator operator, sasa ni millionaire with shares in companies and land over corrupt dealings." Umesikia? That was final. Hiyo ndio ujumbe ambao Miguna alipost na akasema #Ruto must go, #stop Adani, and #occupy State House. Now remember, Miguna has been on the front line trying to campaign on abolishing the Adani group deal with the JKIA. Tunaelewana? So ndio maana somebody who has insider information, so it's necessary for them kuweza kureach out to Miguna. Nasikiza, anamwambia hivi, Miguna, law firm ambayo inatambulikana kama HH&M law firm ndio center ya ufisadi hapa nchini Kenya. Nafanya kazi kwa the building ambayo this law firm is. Now the Galana office suits near Deloitte. Day in, day out, watu wa Ruto ama wanasiasa wa Ruto wanakuja pale kutembea na magari makubwa pamoja na security pale. Na akasema, guess who works there? Ni Nick Ruto ambaye anafanya kazi pale. Na wanapatananga naye kila siku during the lunch break walks. Wakati tunaenda kula lunch ndio huwa tunapatana na Nick. Unanielewa? Na akasema PA wa Ruto, PA wa Nick Ruto anaitwa James Waihenya. And the dude was an excavator operator. Yani alikuwa anafanya kazi kwa excavation operation. Sasa ni millionaire ambaye ana shares kwa kampuni mingi na and land over corrupt dealings. Unanielewa? So now we go to the question: who are the Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm, and what is the link between this firm and President William Ruto? Now kabla twende hapo, nataka kwanza nikutajie who is this law firm na hii law firm ni gani, ndio uelewe aswa ni nini ambacho tunakiongelea. Now kulingana na website ya hii kampuni, kupitia website ya kwao on their official website, I want to read who they are. About Denton's, Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews in Kenya. Denton's, Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews is one of Kenya's highly acclaimed law firms with a tradition of excellence dating back to 1902. We have built up a reputation as an innovative, experienced, responsive, and high-skilled firm with the capacity and technical expertise to offer practical legal solutions to both corporate and individual clients. Denton's, Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews has consistently been rated as top tier in dispute resolution, corporate and commercial law in Kenya by various international legal directorates including Chambers Global, IFLR 100, Legal 500, and World Trademark Review. We are one of Kenya's largest law firms with a dedicated team comprising of 60+ lawyers who are supported by a team of over 80 legal assistants, administrative and paralegal staff. We offer legal services to clients all over Kenya and have our primary office in Nairobi and a second office in Mombasa. Denton's, Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews provides a full range of legal services to an extensive client base, which includes local and foreign companies, individuals, state corporations, and non-governmental organization. Hiyo ndio about ama hiyo ndio maelezo kuhusiana na hii kampuni. Nikukumbushe hii kampuni imekuwa nchini Kenya kutokea mwaka 1902, from 1902. So it is the oldest law firm in the country. Na ndio maana The son of the president is working there. So that one, we cannot dispute that, nor can we have issues with him working there. But there is another person that was there who was leaked to the President of the Republic of Kenya, and his exit and the current Adani group raises questions. Na ndio maana nawaletea kisa kuhusiana na ambaye alikuwa mfanyakazi pale akitambulikana kama Adil Kahawaja. Adil Kahawaja is currently the board chairman of Safaricom. Tunaelewana? That is what who is the link between the Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm and President William Ruto. Wacha tuzamie kwake na hii kampuni. Now, even before tuanze kumzungumzia Hamilton, I want to give you the details in regards to this guy, Adil Kahawaja, his relationship with the president. Now, it is not public details, but an article was published in November 21st, 2020. This is when the then deputy president and the current president of the Republic of Kenya was running for office, alikuwa in the campaign mode. Now, the Citizen Weekly posted something, and they said this. Revealed, billionaire lawyer Adil Kahawaja secretly meets DP William Ruto in Dubai. Unaelewa? Details have emerged of a secret meeting between Deputy President William Ruto and billionaire businessman Adil Kahawaja at a private villa in the Middle neighborhood of Dubai last Friday. According to a source close to the Signals Intelligence Agency SIA, formerly known as the National Electronic Security Authority, NESA, United Arab Emirates Intelligence, the discreet meeting attended by, among others, the CEO of Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, ADIB, Mr. Sadeep Chauhani. A credible source of SIA revealed that Kahawaja's account at the multinational bank, the Abu Dhabi Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, a credible source of SIA revealed that Kahawaja's accounts at the multinational bank belonged to then Deputy President William Ruto, now the President of the Republic of Kenya. He was seeking assistance then to secure billions of dollars ahead of a possible trial at The Hague. Ruto's trip to Dubai back then in 2020, as revealed, was so secretive that the president's show escort commander for a moment couldn't account for his whereabouts. Ruto had traveled with only two people, former Mombasa Senator Hassan Omar and his PA. Kenyan embassy officials in the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, were caught unaware of Ruto's short visit then. The DP had chartered a private Bombardier Global 7,500 executive jet from JKIA to Dubai. Mr. Adil Kahawaja, the managing partner then of the managing partner at Denton's Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews. Skiza, he was the managing partner at Denton's Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm. He has over 23 years experience and in-depth knowledge in real estate, environmental and planning law. He is one of the most renowned lawyers in Kenya, having dealt with complicated land issues and regularly advises on eco-conveyancing for clients in the tourism sector and the government of Kenya. According to documents seen by the right of the Citizen Weekly then, Mr. Kahawaja was instrumental in a case in which William Ruto sold tens of acres of forest land worthy of $250 million, 275 million to be exact, to Kenyan pipeline company KPC. Ruto would later push for his appointment to a task force to inquire into forest resources management and logging activities in Kenya. The former KCB Bank non-executive director has been in the past been accused of having loaded money for DP Ruto in conjunction with KCB CEO Joshua Igara. During his stint at KCB, the CBK flagged suspicious transactions including Ruto's relatives and Kahawaja. Tens of transactions from Ruto's kin to Kahawaja's law firm, the Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews, were flagged. Unasikia? tens of transactions from Ruto's skin to Kahawaja's law firm, Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews were flagged. From Dubai, Ruto traveled to Nigeria and met former Nigeria Vice President. Now we leave it there. Tunaiachia hapo, ndio turudi kwa hii kesi sasa ndio muelewe haswa ni nini ambacho tunawaletea. Going back, what was what role did this man, Adil Kahawaja, hold at the firm, the Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews law firm? According to a publication on the said law firm website, on July 15th, 2024, it was written this: Dentos, Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews is pleased to announce the election of Ms. Sigi Koech as managing partner effective 15th July 2024 and 15th July 2024. Unanielewa? That was in 15th July 2024. That is when Adil Kahawaja left as the managing partner of the Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews law firm in Kenya. Hiyo miaka yote ingine alikuwa anafanya kazi huko kama managing partner. Now, they said Sigi takes over from Adil Kahawaja, MBS, MGH, who has led the firm with distinction since 2013. Under Adil's visionary leadership, the firm grew and achieved several transformative milestones, including combining with Denton's, the world's largest law firm, which enabled the firm to expand its services offerings. This gave the firm global reach, providing unparalleled benefit and opportunities to the firm and their clients. His steadfast leadership guided the firm through the challenges posed by the global pandemic, ensuring continuity and excellence in client services. During his tenure, Adil has been instrumental identifying and promoting female talent within the firm, many of whom are now partners at the firm. Senior partner Keragu Kemani, senior counsel, commented, Adil Kahawaja's tenure as managing partner has been marked by an unmatched foresight and transformative leadership. His vision paved the way for the firm to achieve remarkable success and growth, and most significantly, enhanced their global footprint and client services. Adil's dedication and strategic acumen has left a permanent mark on our firm's history, and we are grateful for his stewardship over the past decade. Unaelewa? Hiyo ndio waliweza kuandika. Now, after leaving the firm, where is Adil Kahawaja right now? Yes, he is a lawyer under the said firm, but he left the firm. And remember, Adil Kahawaja was also appointed in 2023 under Ruto's government as a board, the chairman of the board of directors at Safaricom company. I want to read this to you. This is an article that was published by the Business Daily. Walisema hivi kuhusiana na Adil Kahawaja. His appointment last week as chairman of the board of Safaricom PLC might as well be the crowning moment of Adil Kahawaja's corporate career, spanning 30 years. Mr. Kahawaja served as a top executive in leading companies, and this new role places him at the center of power and influence at East Africa's largest and most profitable company. The University of Sheffield-trained lawyer first joined the telco as a director in late December 2022, following the sudden departure of former chairman John Ngumi. Mr. Ngumi resigned after only 6 months on the job. Mr. Kahawaja's rise is seen as part of the current shakeup at the company, as the telco's top management seeks to align itself with the new administration of President William Ruto. Unasikia? Because then President William Ruto and Mr. Kahawaja are close, and I mean very close, very tight allies. Whereas his election to steer the board surprised many Kenyans, to others his elevation was expected. He is said to be the president's private lawyer, a close friend and a loyalist. But who is this bespectacled executive who flashes a cryptic smile in nearly all situations? Unlike some of his board peers and past chairman at Safaricom, Mr. Kahawaja has a very thin digital footprint, perhaps an indication that he enjoys and likely guards his privacy. Besides being a respected lawyer, he is a successful entrepreneur. Records that at the Business Registration Service show that Mr. Kahawaja owns a slice of the popular Thika Road Mall, TRM, alongside Shakira Adil Kahawaja. The Business Daily could not confirm the relationship between the two Kahawajas that co-own 3,000 shares of TRM. With more than 1,000 outlets, TRM is one of East Africa's largest and busiest malls, hosting an estimated 10,000 shoppers every day. Mr. Kahawaja's specialty is real estate, environment, planning, commercial litigation, and dispute resolution. He has been described as a leading name in the Kenyan real estate market by the Global Chambers, an institution that ranks advocates and law firms in more than 200 countries. He is an astute planner in development matters and consults for investors, companies, the government, and high net worth individuals. Tunaelewana? Now that is it. I cannot continue reading his story longer. But according to the information that we have conveyed, and according to the information that we have gathered, Mr. Kahawaja and President William Ruto are very close. And right now, according to the Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews said database of the people that work there, Mr. Adil Kahawaja is still a lawyer under the said law firm. And I will dig deep into that also. Ndio maana unaelewa mimi napenda kufanya vitu when I am speaking or when I'm doing the story. Now let's get deep into this. Ndio muweze kuelewa. The clientele, Adil Kahawaja. According to their website, Adil Kahawaja is still a partner of the said law firm. Is still a partner of the said law firm. What happened is that he was just removed as the managing partner kwa sababu ya his affiliation with Safaricom na the government right now. But he is still a partner. Now, tell me the coincidence that this firm where Ruto's private lawyer, his son, Nick Ruto, and awacha nirudie hii statement ndio muielewe. Niambie ni maajabu gani ya kwamba hii law firm ambayo ina represent ya Adani group ambayo ni deal ambayo inataka kulease JKIA to the deal that the company that wants to lease JKIA. Niambieni ni maajabu gani in a link that the law firm representing the said firm that is to lease JKIA ikona the man that works there as a partner and was the managing partner, Adil Kahawaja, together with President William Ruto's son, are still working under the same company. And mnatuambia that, you know, the Adani deal is a legit deal. This implicates Ruto directly to the deal. And this suggests that this was a crafted move that JKIA hata ikue aji. The said deal, it seems to be that President William Ruto kuna kitu ambacho anakipata kutokea kwa hii deal. It's not for the benefit of the people of the Republic of Kenya. Unanielewa? I tell you, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that the Adani group sought legal representation from the Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews law firm. Yes, we know it's their constitutional right. Kama jinsi ambavyo Senior Counsel Ahmed Nasri amesema. But when you look at it deeply, you will understand that President William Ruto is directly linked to this deal. Na he is a great beneficiary of this deal. Niambie, how is Adil Kahawaja in the said law firm together with his son Ruto Nicholas Kipkurgat wako huko kwa hiyo law firm ambayo ina represent Adani Group. And they tried to make this, ndio maana they were trying to arrest the whistleblower Nelson Amenya, ndio such details zisikuwe leaked into the public. Tunaelewana? Yeah, ndio sasa we leave now the room for the emotion battalion to come ahead, waendelee na matusi. But listen to the video and listen to it clearly and then go ahead and try to do your due diligence. Ndio mtaelewa what I have brought to you is a gold mine of information that tells you Ruto is directly linked to this Adani deal. Unanielewa? Now, kumbuka, this man, as I have read to you, in 2020, ilisemekana ya kwamba Ruto alitravel kwenda Dubai kuonana na huyu Adil Kahawaja. Then, Ruto alikuwa anavai for the presidency. The man, bank zake ambazo zimefunguliwa kule, there were certain banks that he had opened in Dubai, na banki fulani kule ya Abu Dhabi. Iyo bank, those bank accounts, pesa yenye ilikuwa huko ilikuwa ya Rais William Ruto. Unaelewa? According to the Citizen Weekly. So these articles were written back then. Ziliandikwa kitambo sana. And then come to right now 2024. Nakumbuka huyu jamaa ali left the farm on July. Kumbuka on July 14th ndio ali left the farm as the managing partner. Because he knew that there was some information in the public that links him direct to President William Ruto and that might link the Adani Group deal of JKIA direct to the president. And because he himself is the private lawyer and the private senior counsel who oversees Ruto's dealings, and he is the one that manages Ruto's estate in terms of legal advice, the guy aliweza kujiondoa ndio Ruto asikuwe implicated. Wakaacha Nick Ruto huko, but wakaficha information. Hata ukiangalia kwa database ya the advocates ambao wanafanya kazi chini ya the Hamilton group, the Hamilton and Harrison Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews law firm, utarealize ya kwamba picha ya Nick Ruto kama jinsi ambavyo wengine wamewekwa pale haiko. But because the Law Society of Kenya nayo iko na details kuhusiana where Nick Ruto anafanya kazi za lawyer, ndio sababu we were able to acquire the said information. Nikimaliza nataka kusoma tu a certain tweet that was also made by none other than Maverick Aoko leo kulingana na hii story yote nzima. And Maverick Aoko aliweza kupost kulingana na the said law firm that is representing Adani. Nataka msikize kwa makini, and this is what she had to say. Aliweza kushare a certain post, and the post was in regards to Nick Ruto. The post was from Timoshenko on Twitter, who said, the president's son Nick Ruto works for the law firm that is presenting Adani in court, and also the same law firm is at the center of SHIF Maneno. Where? And then Aoko said, actually the law firm is at Galana of office suits near Deloitte. Ruto's guys and politicians visit with the entourage of Gazilas daily. Same building host Galana Energies, who were given the G2G deal. PA wa Nick Ruto, James Waihenya, was an excavator operator, saini millionaire. Tunaelewana? Are you getting the point? Yes. Mimi nitakamilishia video hapo na wakumbusha, it's a long video but it's a very informative video, ndio muweze kuelewa how this thing, all of it leaks President William Ruto directly to the Adani Group. For now, tunaachia hapo. Make sure una subscribe.